Welcome, I'm Loes van der Heijden from the Netherlands and I'm the inventor of Art and Stitch, software for to digitize your own quilt patterns for long arm quilt systems. So let me show you how easy it is to make your own patterns. Okay, this is our Art and Stitch software. This is the design page and here are the drawing tools. You could draw from scratch by just clicking on a button, take a button and just draw. And make a silly little flower and play with it. For example, with a magic circle. And you can put any number of flowers in there automatically. And then just use the controls to make that a nice composition. Okay, there you go. And then connect all, because you don't want those separate elements. That would mean starts and stops. And we quilters, we hate start and stops. Okay, and then don't blink. This is the way to get it into quilt mode by just assigning stitches right here. And then you would save as in the format of your quilt system. Handi Quilter here in this example. And then you would just save it. But let me do another one. Because drawing from scratch is, well, it's fun and it's easy. But if you don't think you can do that, here's another way. You can trace. If you can't draw, you can trace, because that's what you learned in kindergarten. Let me pick up one of those images there inside the software, just to get you going and practice. Here is a piece that I, just a small photograph made of an antique chair of my grandmother. And with the backdrop tool you open it. And then let me make that a little lighter over there. That way my own drawing that I put on top will be have more contrast. So let me take the 3-point arc tool again here in this case. And let me just try tracing it. Let me see where I go. This is a circle. That's another circle. And let me go back over itself there. And you just trace in what you see as a pattern in there. Okay, it's symmetrical, so I just do half, hide my background image, and then do a copy and paste, and mirror the copy, move it over there. Be sure that they're both on the same level by clicking the alignment button over here. Let me press the space bar here, so that everything fits the view. Select both together. Connect, and let me have fun with that. Transform, and let's rotate that 45 degrees. And then here, magic square. These are fun tools. There's a lot to be done with that. But just let me show you one thing. And that looks pretty good. And then just, if you see here in sequence view, these are all separate objects. And still you don't like them as separate objects. You want to connect them. Here you go, connect objects, close, and then assign stitches, and that makes it suitable for quilting. There's only one thing to do before you actually send it to a USB stick for your quilt system, is make it in a size that you want to quilt this. Well, this would be, I think 7 inch would be a nice size. So let's take that into 7, click on apply, and there you go, finished. All I have to do now is to save as, choose the Handi Quilter format, because I'm going to stitch that on a Pro Stitcher. And let me put that on my desktop, and let me name that, just fun, literally, here. Click on save. Oh, I could have named it my grandmother's chair or something like that. Okay, I minimize this, go here, and where is it? There is my just fun. And let me go into computer and find my USB stick. Here it is. And just move it over there. There you go, there's just fun. Close it. Take it out. Okay. And there you go. It's on the USB stick now. And then we take it to the quilt system. So here we are at the Handi Quilter Fusion. And here's my USB stick where I saved my design on. So let's put that USB stick inside and then wait until it's reading inside the machine. And go into library and go into load pattern. I have to wait until that light stops blinking, so I can load pattern now. It's on E. Okay, let's do this again. Load pattern. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Here's the file that I just saved, just fun. Click on load it. Okay, and then click on quilt. And then let me do a reposition pattern so that I can get it exactly where I wanted to stitch it. So suppose I want to stitch it over here. I click on find center point. There you go. And then I'm done. I can do a run quilt now. Start quilting. These settings are all okay. I can just click on start quilting. And start running. And you see that it stitches over itself, but I didn't take the time to edit it and take away those crossing lines. So it's exactly what you see on your screen is what you get here in the quilting machine. So that's my grandmother's chair, or at least it's part of my grandmother's chair. And that is just showing how easy it is to take anything that you like to be a pattern, can be a pattern. Just open the background image in Art and Stitch, trace it, assign stitches to it, save it in the format of your quilt machine. Kind of fun. I never used this background image before and I liked the pattern, so I guess I'm going to save it. This is just one design that I made of that chair of my grandmother. That's just that carved top part of the wooden chair. And the arm legs have different patterns inside, well, different carvings. I think I could pull off 20 patterns from that one chair. So anything that you can see can become a quilt pattern. Tuscany balconies, well, you have to go to Tuscany first, of course, but concrete embellishments on buildings, carpets on the floor, those little tiny things on wallpaper. They just can be a start of a pattern, and in the end, if you start tracing and stuff, it won't even look like the original, but it will be a great pattern. So thank you for watching.